Number 20. For x squared minus y minus 4 equal to 0, determine whether the graph of the equation is symmetric with respect to the x-axis, y-axis, and or the origin using the test for symmetry. So for this question, we want to do is test each axis and the origin to see if there is symmetry. There might be symmetry with one, all three, or none of them. We have to figure it out. So for symmetry with respect to our x-axis, what we're going to do is let our y be equal to negative y, and then simplify as much as we can to see if we can get back to the original equation. So we're going to have x squared minus negative y minus 4 equal to 0. And we want to try to see if we can get back to the original equation. So we're going to have x squared plus y minus 4 equals to 0. Well, it's not the same as the original equation. Now, if I were to multiply both sides by negative 1, I would get my negative y back. But that would make x squared negative and 4 positive. So either way, we won't get our original equation back. So there's no symmetry with respect to the x-axis. Well, let's try symmetry with respect to our y-axis. So for our y-axis, we're going to set x equal to negative x. And again, we're going to simplify and see if we can get back to our original equation. So x equal to negative x. So we're going to get negative x squared minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Well, negative x squared is the same thing as having negative x times negative x. Well, negative x times negative x will just be positive x squared. Well, that's nice. So we're going to simplify to x squared minus y minus 4 equals to 0. That's our original equation. So we for sure have symmetry with respect to our y-axis. Alrighty, and then the last one is going to be to test for our origin. Now, you may know the little shortcut, saying that if we have symmetry with respect to the x-axis and not the y-axis, we're guaranteed to not have symmetry with respect to the origin, or vice versa. So, no symmetry with the y, and symmetry with the x, no symmetry with the origin. But, worst case scenario, double check and check. It's only going to take a couple seconds to do it. So we're going to do symmetry with respect to the origin. So for the origin, we're going to let x be equal to negative x and y be equal to negative y. So we're basically combining the two previous symmetry tests together. So I'm going to have the negative of x and then squared minus negative y minus 4 equals to 0. Well, negative x squared is going to become x squared again. Minus y, well, minus a negative y will be plus y, and then minus 4 equals to 0. Oh, well, that's the same thing we got for our symmetry with respect to our x-axis. So, there's definitely no origin symmetry. So for this equation, the only symmetry we have is with respect to our y-axis.